Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to England here in EU4. And we're getting close to declaring war on Kildare and fighting against the Danes in what will hopefully be a titanic clash of epic proportions. Our manpower is looking fairly solid. We have a looming disaster. Religious turmoil. I mean, that makes sense. I want to look here. Now, this is going to happen to us potentially regardless if we're at war or not. And it's entirely possible that we won't have enough provinces under Protestant control before this disaster fires. So we may just have to suffer this one. But on the other hand, we also have a center of reformation, which means even though we only have one missionary, we may not have to worry about it. It may not be an issue. And you know, I think Protestant England was definitely the way to go. I mean, is there really a better way to play England? And besides, the further we're so far from the Pope, it doesn't really matter. Austria is really starting to get PO'd at us. He's really not happy about us. He's kind of stopped improving relations with us as well. But whether or not he wants to, he's going to help us in this war. That's just what allies do. Alright, we're going to stop improving relations with Liège. We kind of don't care about their opinion anyway, but, you know, just in case. Now, Denmark is pretty heavy in debt. And if we take let's take another quick look at his army. He's got 12,000 troops. So, let's see, Sweden has about 15k, so 27k. Only a marginal amount of that is Swedish, thankfully. It's probably about 37k, somewhere in that region. Which with our 20k and Austria's 37k, we'll have about 50k. Just in that, and that's if we don't reinforce with this army after crushing the Kildarian army. So I'm not really worried about it. We are going to pass the Act of Uniformity once again because we changed religion. We are two admin texts away from being able to form Great Britain proper. So we'll be looking forward to do that. We have a lot of rebels looking to fire. So I'm going to look here. And we don't have a theologian, but we do have an inquisitor. An inquisitor. But the thing I don't know is how much quicker these could possibly go with a, even with a +2, plus 2% to missionary strength. I don't know how much faster that would really make it. So I'm just not going to worry about it. At any rate, though, we've delayed this long enough, I think. I think we're going to go ahead and declare war on Kildare right now. We're going to set Kildare as the war goal for Desmond, our loyal vassal. Go ahead and move our troops there. We are going to run a blockade so that the Danish fleet cannot escape. And we're going to have our main army relax here in Picardy until such time that the Austrians begin to march. Bar has entered into a military coalition against us. Alright. Dauphine has entered into a military coalition. Okay. Anyone else want to try? Doesn't look like it. Is France in the coalition? No, because we have a truce with him for some time. Of course, we've got a billion aggressive expansion with him, so... we did take a river crossing and a... into the woods against Kildare, which was a bit of a mistake on my part, I admit. That was poor play. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't paying attention. You play other games, you kind of forget to do stuff sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and carpet siege most of Kildare's stuff here. I'll go ahead and detach the transports and send them over. Actually, there's a land bridge in between Ireland and Scotland. And of course, wait a minute. What is this? We have the natural scientist, and we still got the comet event. Oh, I feel cheated. I wish I lived in more enlightened, bug-free times. I shouldn't say that, though. There's probably something I don't know about it that's making it do that. But hey, stability's just a number, right? Right. Now internal conflicts is ticking up as well, because their stability dropped. Hooey! We may have some fun here in a little bit. A good place to build a marketplace. How about a production building, a workshop? What a temple. Temple in Gascony seems really good. As well as Calais. I guess it is called a church. I guess it's not a temple after all. Interesting. Now, because we own both sides of the port here, even though they're running a blockade, we can't really, they can't really stop us. Losing the morale as a result of losing prestige is pretty painful. I will be picking up first, probably for Protestant ideas, the morale bonus, because we're in rather desperate need of such things right now. I'm resisting the temptation to... Oh. Okay, yeah. As we expected and predicted, Kildare is getting utterly crushed. Diplomat from Norway. Austria doesn't seem to be making any moves. The French separatists are getting a little bit uppity. We're going to send our troops over to Saint-Onnier. Saintonge. I have no idea. We'll take a straight crossing against one cav. Oh, he's running... he's running a blockade with what little ships he has. Okay, sure. And we're just going to keep converting all of our provinces as quickly as we can here. Because it seems entirely likely that we're going to get religious turmoil, even with the center of Reformation. We'll maintain our diplomat with the Austrians. We'll probably end up needing to get access through a lot of these countries in the HRE. Although we should have access anyways, since we're in a... Actually, no, Austria's not the emperor anymore. So we'd need to manually get access. Which could prove to be a rather difficult venture, all things considered. The position of Justice of the Peace originated in England in about the 12th century, believed to be from a royal edict issued by King Richard I and the Archbishop of Canterbury in the year 1195. The title was first known as Custodes Pacis, or Pacis, but was later changed to Justices of the Peace. An act concerning Justices of the Peace was passed in 1489. It required that justices devote part of every quarter session to acknowledgement of the areas in which they themselves are particularly weak. The same act provided the general populace with the right to complain about the actions of justices directly to the monarch or his council. The appointment of the justices by the Lord Chancellor at irregular annual intervals allowed for the possible removal of uncooperative gentlemen at the next annual reissue of the commissions. Yes, we need them. We lose 2 stability, lose 277 ducats, but we get 10% cheaper stability cost for the rest of the game, and we gain a free courthouse in Cornwall. Or we gain 1 stability. Lose 2 stability, gain 1 stability. Lose 300 ducats, gain 1 stability. Or stability cost modifier for the rest of the game. So, if you think about this, we'll probably lose like maybe 10 kings. That's 1 stability every time. That's literally what it would cost to make 1 stability. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just take the stability. It's just a wow, what a terrible event. Alright, we're gonna completely smash the Kildarian navy. In the meantime, the Danes or specifically the Norwegians have landed troops in Desmond. We're gonna go fight them. Alright, Orléans is no longer claimed. It's fine. Alright, cool. It's so nice to be hearing that and realizing that it's a good thing. And that is a lot of rebels. Oh, hold on. See, that's a forest. Are we crossing a river? Yes, and I don't think there's a way around it. We're just going to have to eat the river crossing on this one. But they have 1 less shock than us, so I guess it'll be okay. We only took 1. I think our maneuver was better than his. Let's say, don't know where he's retreating to, but rip Norway's army. We're gonna go fight the smaller rebel stack in Picardy, while the other army gets into Paris, because that's a rather large revolt. You may be saying to yourself, you know, Dark, why did you declare war when you saw that religious conflicts was coming? Why would you do this? Oh, Anne Boleyn. Cool, we get a historical event. Right as I'm about to bash myself. The breaking of the Catholic Church began with King Henry VIII's desire to marry Anne Boleyn and the Pope's refusal to annul his previous marriage to Queen Catherine. I love the backdrop of the battle for this, by the way. And the Pope's refusal to annul his previous marriage to Queen Catherine. Anne had refused to become the king's mistress and told him that the only way she would yield to his embraces was if he married her. The leader of the English Reformation, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Thomas Cranmer, declared Henry and Catherine's marriage null and void, then declared Henry and Anne's marriage to be good and valid. The Pope immediately decreed sentences of excommunication against Henry and Cranmer. This resulted in the break between the Church of England and Rome. The Church of England was brought under the king's control. Anne became pregnant quickly, and the future of Queen Elizabeth I was born on the 7th of September 1533. Disappointed in the gender of the child and the three miscarriages that followed, Henry started courting Jane Seymour. In order to get rid of his wife, King Henry VIII charged Anne with adultery, incest, and witchcraft, and sent her to the Tower of London, where she awaits trial. Save her and make her an advisor. She becomes a level 2 statesman, which I believe is Diplo Rep. 50% cheaper, so that we give us more Diplo points, or we gain 10 prestige. I'm going to take the prestige in this case, because, first of all, we're in a war, even though we have a lot of money, we need to, you know, use it wisely. And we're going to take the prestige because our prestige is currently, you know, negative 15. And we need more morale. Alright, cool. We beat the first stack of rebels. Good stuff. Now, where is the fleet? Alright, we're going to move all these ships over to the province of Skagerrak. Alright, Alright, we have converted the heretics of Kent to the one true faith. Good stuff. Let's start converting Essex. Alright, religious unity is already up to 38%. Make that, still only 38% after, upgrading, or converting marches, huh? Well, that sucks. Which province was that, anyway? Where's marches? Right here? Huh. Alright. I'm gonna give these troops one more month to recover. How many troops do we need? We need 1266, 800 will reach the front lines next month. Alright, let's go ahead and send in the troops. Will they arrive on the same day? We're going to wait 3 days for this army. And then we'll go ahead and send them in. They should arrive on the same day. Except now they're not, for some reason. Okay, now they're going to arrive on the same day. Good stuff. That's what we're looking for. We lost a lot of troops in that battle. Lost about 6k. Really unfortunate, but not really much we can do about it. And thankfully, our navy is looking beautiful right now. The Austrian fleet is also blockading the Danes. Now, it's entirely possible, if we move our ships in and blockade the Danes. Alright, Glamorganshire has flipped to Protestant. We're up to 39%. I'm going to keep focusing on converting these, you know, more valuable provinces in the hopes that we can just possibly prevent religious turmoil. Yet religious turmoil is only at 34%, and if we get religious unity above 50%, we'll actually avoid the disaster entirely. Okay, cool. I was banking on, you know, the religious unity getting above 50% in time to stop the Protestant Reformation, or stop the religious turmoil. But it turns out getting, you know, converting early and getting the center of Reformation is going to be exactly what we need to accomplish our goals here. Here's the thing. Getting to Denmark is not going to be easy. And even if we do, you know, we have to put up with a lot of crap. So what I'm going to do is kind of risky, but I am going to move my fleet in. Oh, Protestantism entrenched. Price of fish reduced by 10% for the rest of the game. Now, here's the thing. If we have this entire area blockaded, then we can basically pick and choose who we want to fight and where and when. And if that's the case, we only need to get military access through, it seems like, well, only 4 countries. Now, we are taking naval attrition here, which is really unfortunate. But we're going to break off the transport ships. Send them to Calais, and where we will grab our army and then make a naval landing. We'll see if the Danes make a move with their fleet. Alright, it's Britain time. Let's do it. Lose 10 prestige, lose 50 mil points. I'm going to take the prestige on that one, even though our prestige is lackluster at the moment. And then, yeah, let's land our troops in like on the actual fort province itself. Alright, Essex has been converted. We're at 43% unity. Very good. Yorkshire next, for sure. Protestantism spreading like wildfire throughout our country. We'll probably be fully converted by 1504 because of the center of Reformation. And I'm gonna break off a single regiment here. Have them take one of these provinces really quickly, just so that our ships are getting supplies that they need. Oh, Denmark, you made the greatest mistake of your adult life. He took the bait. It's too late now. All right, can we beat the Danish army? Not if we're rolling zeros, we can't. This is really embarrassing. Oh no. Looks like the Danes are actually going to run away, despite them beating our army. Alright, when is this army going to get here? 21st of August. Oh, this could be ugly. Can we get there in time? Yeah, we can. Alright. Alright, managed to reinforce against the Danes. Very good. Losing a lot of troops. Not very happy about it. We're gonna move the stronger army. Why can't we move there? Oh, we're blocked by the fort. Okay. This is fine. Alright, he's gonna have to take a straight crossing if he wants to try to fight us, so... Alright, mine has converted. Good. We're currently at 43% unity. I believe we need 100 church power. Or is it 50? I know we need a lot. Okay, yeah, we need 100 church power to actually get things done here. Kildare wants peace. Well, I got some bad news, Kildare. I gotta beat your allies first. You gotta feel bad for the little guy, but hey, this is war and conquest. We have no time for things such as mercy. Well, despite that almost stack wipe that almost happened. Oh my god, the Kildarian peasants are rising up. Oh no. Probably gonna have to fight those ourselves. Not looking forward to that. I'm gonna see if I can bait their army across. Alright, Picardy has converted. We're at 48%. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to stop the religious turmoil from happening, which is really good. Alright, we're going to move our troops into Shaland here. Can we? Can we do that? Are we allowed to do that? Okay, yeah, there they are. Not looking forward to having to take these provinces back. Oh, goodness. But hey, this is a capital fort, so not very well defended. I wonder if we can take one of these provinces in the war. It'll cost us some Diplo, but you know, having a foothold over here for free like this would be pretty fantastic. This is really cool. I really am having a lot of fun with this campaign. You know, I was really concerned when I started playing that, like, oh, you know, it's a big nation, so it's gonna be nice and easy. I'm not gonna have to worry about anything. And it turns out that while we are fine, we're still making mistakes. We're still having fun, really. Oh, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight the Danish Navy. We have 0.5 more morale. We have no admiral. I don't think they do either. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. We have heavy ships. They don't have heavy ships. And they retreated. We lost no ships. Alright, how's Denmark's exhaustion looking? Not too good. Sweden's Liberty Desire, by the way, currently 100%. Denmark would accept a white peace. And we could take a province here. With a very reasonable amount of aggressive expansion. Ooh. Well, I really like the sound of this. Now the real question is, do we dogpile on Denmark here and take a huge amount of casualties, but it's really cool? Yeah, I think we do. Will they arrive on the same day, though? One day after the other. Okay, I can deal with that. That's fine. Gonna be a little bit of a longer episode. We didn't take the straight crossing because we had our ships here. Alright, the Danish army going to retreat here to Lolland. We're gonna go ahead and crush them. Alright, Denmark currently has no army. Which means he's likely to be much more receptive to a peace offer here. I think Nordjylland or Nordjylland is going to be probably the best option here. We could also take a Norwegian province, but I think taking one of Denmark's provinces is the best because then we get the sea tile all around. And if we look at the areas map mode here, areas, yeah, it's these three provinces here: Slesvig, Midtjylland, and Nordjylland. And then, of course, we can start fabricating on everyone around here, which is just great. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to take Nordjylland. I don't think we can get... Yeah, he won't accept a humiliate yet. But I'm thinking to myself, well, we might as well occupy these two provinces here first. Because once we do that, he may be more receptive to that. And I do want the monarch points more than I want money. I will take whatever money we can get. Danish Navy is under attack once again. Oh, our war score, our personal war score with them is only 22. Now, I would love to land my troops up on this mainland. Although Sweden actually isn't... He's not helpful right now. That's right. So maybe we do another siege. And if I look here, the peasants aren't that bad over in Kildare. So we're going to move to Skane here. Are they in Shaland? Or is there another province here that I don't see? Let that trade ship get out of the way. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, we're going to start sieging that down. Move our troops up here. Oh, this episode's really running over. My episode runneth over. Alright, thank you for joining me. This has been a very fun, exciting episode, really showcasing our naval power and supremacy here, even though our land army is a little bit lackluster. But thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next one.